tries to put herself in yours and your dad's relationship. That pisses me off. Like, I just don't like her. And she reminds me of Marlene.
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, I would.
If she takes it.
No. She took care of my kid.
Well, better than she's ever done.
Granted. But not really.
At least you have someone to take care of your kids, because my dad was going to do it by himself.
If you don't like the way that she still treats you, that's a big problem for me. And it's not like a one-off thing. It's not like a once-in-a-blue moon thing. It's on a regular basis. And I think it's stupid that a grown-ass woman is jealous of a teenage girl for having a relationship with her father. And I am also extraordinarily mad with her for trying to interject. And this is another reason why I'm mad with your brother, too. I hate it. Hate it.
When people
that they try to interject themselves in mine and Max's relationship.
This is why I feel like you should be friends with Ashley. Because
no, darling, really not like that.
This hatred that you have towards Darlene is one of the hatreds that Ashley has.
At the end of the day, like, the craziest part is that I should hate your dad more than I hate Darlene. Because your dad literally used to beat the living shit out of me. But I don't.
See, and that is where
because I found we were both better as co-parents and being friends than we did in a relationship.
See, this is where I had my big issue today. You can suck it up. So you guys were the ones that were in the relationship for 5 years, had kids together, had to co-parent together, communicate all the time. And you guys sit there and you will suck it up.
You know, it's not about us.
And maybe it's not on a regular basis, maybe it's not like every day that you're sucking it up, but like when you know important dates are coming up, like one of our birthdays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, you will suck it up, and for like graduation, big events,
I will suck it up, Darlene, but I will never, ever like that woman again. And I tried. You told me you really wished that we could get along, and I did my best. And if I put for this woman that wants to say nobody puts in the effort, I put the effort out there. I gave it my all. But it's not like she even just disrespects you, disrespects Max, disrespects your dad. She has also disrespected my younger children.
I know.
And that, my dad, bitch, nobody told you to hold my baby. Nobody asked you to hold my baby. If you asked to hold my baby, I'd tell you to go fuck yourself. If your boyfriend, non-boyfriend, asked to hold my baby, I'd be like, here you go, Sean, hold my baby. I don't care. I trust him more than I trust her.
Not even that. Like, I also am very annoyed.
I grew up where, and I know your dad grew up the same way. There's one part that we both agree on, and I can tell by the way that he still talks to people that aren't.
Especially like
Cara, Lily, Peyton.
especially Peyton.
If he was around the baby, I know he'd be the same way. Like, he can joke and play around with them and everything else because he can beat up the fun out of them. It is not the kid's fault. And that is one part that I have always loved about Jill. And that she's not related to these kids at all. But like, she's always around holidays for them, or if she comes by, she'll hug them. if Brooke's on the phone with her and the babies are in the background, and then turn and jump up and down and say, hi, Anna. She'll say hi.
That's literally one of my biggest. I that was one of the biggest. I didn't. Max wasn't included. My dad is the only one that ever played. My dad is the only one that played. And he should be
Because sometimes when you say these things, I'm sitting in my head going,
but he is, and I told him that. I said that just annoying me was the fact that he was one of the people that were barely even home half the time. The people that it is that less the time we were home. But yet he's still the only person now that I have explained to him my reasons, he still is hurt about it, but he will sit there and he will try to understand my feelings about it.
did he say anything to you about me messaging him once again?
No. Darlene has talked to me about it. She said that she sent me a message. Like my dad showed her.
That's not me that she was truthful and seen anything on the platform.
Really big. Something that really annoys me because the fact that they only message you.
HPT under fire. Repeat. HPT under fire. We're taking control.
Because I know that oh, well, oh, good God, I mean, you know that whole thing. I don't want to do it.
That's horrible. I get it. And I've only been doing it that way because that's...
I know. I just hate doing it that way because it's not even like you guys just talk through me, you guys also argue through me. When you and my dad get into those disagreements, it's not like you guys
Usually,
are going and
I find that your dad argues with me when Darlene and Shane are on his ass, 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 and he feels like he has to take it out on somebody.
well, not
And he
even
doesn't
just
want to
that.
take it out on you, so he takes it out on me.
Not even just that. I feel like it's because, like, it usually happens, like, when me and my dad, like, everybody, me and Max, you and Max, like, everything's starting to get better. And then Shane's getting stinky because, not Shane's getting stinky
Because she's not center of attention.
yeah. So then, my dad's a very impressionable guy. Like, once you tell him, once you show him facts, like...
And that's why I went to him right away,
yeah,
because I was like, no, fuck
Up
this.
your point, he's gonna be over it. But if there is no person to back up your point... That's actually what really annoyed me today about it. Like, no way you can go and call this girl that is Courtney's best friend a crackhead. What's her name? I don't know. Sister. You said anybody that hangs out with her must be drugged. Like, stuff like that. Oh my gosh, why you this
Like, I really wanted you to be able to have the family birthday that you wanted where everybody was together, but I would be lying to you if I didn't say that I am not talking about the festival foundation.
I mean, it's still open for me, everybody. If she wants to come up, if she wants to, she can. But I don't care, because don't be bringing your drama here. So I'm not going to force you, because it shouldn't be a secret. You
forcing me to deal with Darlene in my house.
Good thing you rephrased that, because I was about to say.
Oh, that's what I was doing the whole time. Honestly, like, I was excited about the fact that Shane would probably come, but I didn't let myself get my hopes up because I had a feeling something was going to
I do not know what.
Literally, like what I told you, he has two Darlenes.
I
And
know, but it
sometimes
was
they
so-
coincide on stirring the pot. Darlene didn't want to come here, so you knew she was going to stir and stir with him to get him to not want to come here.
But even Darlene was okay with coming. That's the thing. That's what I don't understand. She was
So
okay.
she
with-
probably did what she wanted.
No, she
Act to your face, but
she
not
was
be.
genuinely like okay with it because Shane was okay with it. And she was okay with it. You even seen it the other day. She was joking with you.
That's what I'm saying.
And the other
She
day
needs to get back on her fucking meds because this is too fucking much.
No, because I will be honest, I did start a lot of the problem. I don't like what she said and that. But it's because if my brother is telling me how he feels and he feels like he's not good enough because Shane is, and I'm seeing that it's because you were putting Shane on a higher pedestal, I'm going to say something about it. Because that is exactly how I felt, and that is what pushed me to move out. Because it gets to a point where you start to
And, like,
feel...
where am I going to put Max? In the laundry room?
Yeah. Maybe stick him in your closet. I don't know.
Okay.
That little part in the roof. You can share the couch with Brock. I don't know.
Have a roll-out cot that opens up in your room.
Why do I have to share a room with another person? Like, I don't know. Make him and Emma share the kitchen floor. Make Brooke and Emma share the kitchen floor.
But, like, the fact that your dad's over the whole baby bonus thing and Darlene is still on it, that's crazy.
My dad's not over it because he does, like, I don't know.
But, like,
He seen, like, the reason why you need it. He just doesn't like the fact that, I don't know, it's confusing because he's, like, judging you guys for something that he couldn't do either. Because he's going around, one of the main reasons why he is getting upset is because the fact that, he knows I don't have, like, the right stuff for school. Because he can see it, you know.
well, the only thing you're missing for school, technically, is freaking shoes.
Yeah, shoes and, like, school
But
supplies.
they said they were getting new shoes for your birthday present. So
Yeah,
that's what I was...
not even that. I don't understand why he's getting upset because of the fact that I was literally wearing hand-me-down shoes.
From the food bank. Why don't you turn that off? Did laundry get switched over?
Yeah.
But I was literally wearing hand-me-down shoes. Or, like, I was wearing Walmart shoes. And it's like, that's the part that I don't understand. And whatnot.
Careful, you're ripping down my tapestry. Get your foot off of it, psycho. I honestly think the reason she's so sleepy today is all the meds for
So you think there's drugs?
Well, it's because I had to take T3s and Motrin yesterday.
Oh,
for the
that's
pain.
not
Also, it's not good. Like, it's safe for her. It's just gonna make her a little bit more drowsy. Emma has a tendency of drowsing the baby. No, you cannot tell me that that baby is constantly fucking warm.
No, I like being a 2 hours before, but I double check with everybody else before I give it to her. Like,
No, you didn't the other day. The other day you told me, oh, I gave her some in the morning and then I gave her some in the afternoon. You didn't check with nobody. You just gave it to her.
I heard the one was there.
But then grab the thermometer and check.
I didn't know there was a thermometer. We lost that before.
It's on his table.
Oh, well, before we lost it.
I found it.
daughter sleeping in the
When I went down on the bus that day and I came back up, she was sleeping when I got here. The other day when I walked in, she was sleeping when I got here.
Finish line in sight. Don't let
Like,
up.
we always go home. So when it's Friday, we'll go home.
Yeah, I know that. Oh. So, like, I somewhat understand my dad's perspective, but don't at the same time. Like, I understand where he's coming from.
No, I feel bad for him that he lost the child tax, but at the same time,
Perfect execution.
Yeah, no, like, I understand where he's coming from. Is that, okay, like, they have a bunch of horses and they are feeding her, like, the meals that I know she'll eat. And they're, like, making sure she's he doesn't
now
want
they
to.
can even do that.
Yeah, but he, you know, you would want kids, like, you would want kids that go somewhere and feel like she's having, like, a better life than
Yeah, no,
than
I
she
know.
used to have, or anyone.
But
I'm
I think
saying
the reason why
she-
your dad doesn't bring it up to me is because he sees that even when Max comes over, I try to get Max some of the things he needs.
Yeah, he's just trying to find a flaw because he knows that he can't provide as well as he couldn't. I barely had any clothing that actually fit me. I was wearing hand-me-down shoes.
But see, a lot of the stuff that we provide for you, it's not like we've gone and spent like hundreds and hundreds of dollars on it. It's like, okay, let's go to Value Village. Let's go to
Yeah,
this
I know.
thrift store, that thrift store. Let's go thrifting for it, you know?
Yeah, no, I understand that. No, I just feel like he sees it as like he knows I have a wealthier lifestyle.
Which is crazy because like
I
bros
do.
worked like 2-3 days in the last.
Yeah, but I still do. I know for a fact I do because
No, and it's because a lot of times, not fully this month, but for the most part, if like we will go without so that you kids have, where it's the opposite, unfortunately, at dad's.
sometimes my dad, okay, he will give up certain things.
Your
Like,
dad will go without eating so that he can have coffee, weed, and cigarettes, but it doesn't really even out because his coffee, weed, and cigarettes bill is like, and what
Yeah.
he would be eating for a food bill is like,
I know, but he still tried, like, in his mind.
no, I
Puts an effort. But you also have to think, like, his weed is, like,
But it
your
goes back to
painkiller.
exactly what I said, that there's no way that they should fucking be broke. Like, at all.
They're not 100%
Security.
like they still
But, like, the thing that pushed me over the edge with Darlene is that she's got secret money stashed aside, but yet she's making your dad give her money for cigarettes, and she's making your dad give her money for weed, or give her money for coffees when he's not home.
Well, I don't understand is how much.
And yet, they still couldn't. That's what brings me back to the birthday presents. It's like, but how could you not go without, like, coffee so that she could have a present?
How can
Like-
you go and buy Shane new shoes? You put
Twice. In one day, twice.
No, he bought the first pair.
Darlene even said that she chipped in
Yeah. Okay.
on the shoes, and then she repurchased the shoes.
She bought him-
100.
She bought him one pair of shoes and a half. We'll put it.
Yeah,
But she couldn't even go and.
and those are
buy me-
$180 ones.
Yeah, and she
You were
couldn't
asking
even.
her for $100.
Yeah, and she couldn't even put in like half the money for it. Because I know for a fact that she was like, oh yeah, I don't have enough money to pay for the full shoe. But if I give her like $60 and you guys pay the rest,
is a problem I've always had.
Eyes on enemy, you're an alpha.
But then it's worse now with Darlene. Because, like, at least with your dad, I knew that he was only on assistance, right? And when me and him split up, he wasn't working. When he was switching health, that's all he was switching. He wasn't working at all.
Losing Bravo.
So, I wasn't a huge fan about how he would use me at the time to get money. We worked on it. I got my room.
Take it in.
But I really don't like it now because I know that the child tax,
Take it out.
that your dad's done his repayment. I know that. He's getting full child tax for both boys now. She is getting full disability. Your dad is now working a new job, not with Mario. So he's not losing money off of these pays anymore. Or Mario will be like, oh, give me this, and I'll just give you this little bit. He's not having to deal with that. And I know that part of the reason why your dad left with Mario, from you and from him, is that he needed to be making more money. So, it's the fact that, like, there's all this money coming in, and yet, half the time with Max, he's still getting hand-me-down.
Wait, okay, so I actually see that since my dad's been working at new job, Max has been getting more stuff. They do tend to give Max his own money and then he spends it on junk. That is their problem. They're not taking that money that they're giving to Max and spending on junk food, and Max is spending on junk food.
And making him spend on normal things. I know that, but I'm saying, like, Darlene, the last couple times Max needed shoes, rather than take him to get shoes,
Secure zone A.
it was, she gave him hand-me-down shoes.
I know.
That the school gave him.
Yeah, I was about to say Mr. Grayson, which was my retired gym teacher, gave Max shoes.
That's what I'm saying. So, there's that. And then he gets his hand-me-down clothes from Shane. And it's gotten to a point where he can't get the hand-me-downs from Shane because he's the same fucking size as him. Like, height-wise. And it's like, but they're going and Shane can have new. Shane can have new. Shane can have new.
Losing Bravo.
And I'm not even putting this fully on your dad because a lot of times your dad's not home for it. You know what I mean? So I can't put that on him. But that's why when I have Max, I prefer to have money so I can take him, get a couple new things.
Yeah. No.
So that he and that, but for Darlene to still complain about not having the money and not getting more money, what do you need more money for?
Sometimes I feel like they just create excuses and not
Take it out.
pay more. At least your teammates. That's the thing. My dad's never really helped me. So I never really asked my dad for things. I usually ask her. And that's what happened with the shoes. Every time I was asking Jolene, it was, oh, we don't have the funds. Oh, we don't have the funds. Oh, we don't have the funds. But I know if I went to my dad and would have been like, oh yeah, I really need a pair of shoes.
Losing
Like,
George.
could you get me a pair? He would have been like, okay, like, I'll move the back.
Secure
And
A.
I just put it in and try to find
And that's the thing, is that if I could have a conversation with your dad, he would understand why you don't have new shoes and stuff like that. That we did our vacation, because normally when he gets back from vacation, it's work. But this time, it wasn't.
No, like,
And your dad understands slow times, because your dad has had slow times, and he understands all slow
yeah,
times.
especially like
Taking Bravo
during the
underway.
winters and the weather changes. Because the fact that sometimes he works most like inside jobs, but there are those times where he's working outside of houses, like putting up fences, cutting down trees, the exterior, and roofing, whatnot, and he has to work outside, or like he's
Losing
working,
Alpha Cat.
or
But it's also just the fact that your dad understands the history
Mark it
for
down,
Darlene.
Bravo. Losing Alpha.
no, because Darlene, she had a job
B
when
lock
she lived
down.
in Toronto, and she has lived in Toronto since I think the year
Losing A.
before.
because that was one part your dad didn't like about me, is that I was far.
Suspect incoming.
Oh, so my dad, he's really
Losing Alpha.
that he's not the one that
Securing C.
he's the one that should go and get me.
Watch requesting strategic bomb attack.
That's why lately I've
Hostile
and
RTX.
that's my brother. I'll take his hand for you.
Bravo,
I
let's
remember
work.
when Jane got his appendix out, and your dad was arguing with me.
Subject front.
I have to provide her lunch. No, you fucking don't. She is more than allowed to make a fucking lunch. She chooses she likes your lunches better. Like,
Well, cause I hate like taking from the babies. That's how I see it. If I know that you guys don't have a lot of money to provide lunches, I would rather the lunch stuff go to the babies.
yeah.
So if I know that my dad will go out of his way and buy me lunch, I will go to my dad.
Front.
Yeah.
He is
Aw.
a provider. He will always try to find money to give me. And I know that. So if he is willing to do that, I will not. Like
The thing is that your dad wants to be able to provide for you in life.
yeah, because he feels like he can parent me without me living. That is his way of being a parent.
Taking the guilt off
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. And it's not his fault. And I wish I could tell him that it's not his fault that he can't be that active. I did tell him that I did feel hurt by the fact that I don't really get invited to things. He told me that it's not him that doesn't. He said, I invite you every time I can.
Well, really what it is, it's gonna get to the point that Darlene didn't like you. Finding your dad maxed out.
I really think you should. I liked it when Dad would just come over. It gave you guys time to talk about things, and it gave Max the time to hang out with the girls. It gave me a time.
It gave your dad a break.
Yeah. That's why I don't like living up the mountain. My dad, he's really getting in the house going on.
Securing B.
Girl, if you think your dad wouldn't
We
walk
have
you up
the
the
edge.
mountain,
Don't get
you're
cocky.
great.
Tornado.
It's actually not that bad.
It's just that like
Mark it down, Bravo.
we're stairs.
He would walk downtown to go up the other stairs. It's closer to here.
I would.
Well, not bad.
Bravo's hostile spotted.
I know, but
Firing Archangel. Losing B.
I literally.
That's when you save your presto. We double tap for you to get up.
Taking C. Bring out.
Oh, with Max.
Lost B.
I was maybe just
The last time I gave my dad welfare, he spent
They
it
won't
on
forget
golf.
this.
and walked him. Always will.
I felt bad. I'm walking. But when you showed me, that's when I'm like, oh my god.
I won't say it anymore. I just need you to know the thought is there. Okay?
It's just because I do have that fear. I literally have that gut-wrenching fear. But someone should know. I won't be able to say goodbye.
For me, it's just the way I feel about that is that I feel like your dad would have more of his life back. Your brother wouldn't be so easily influenced by somebody else. I wouldn't have to fight to take Max. Your dad would be begging me to take him.
My dad sucks. We just have to wait for Max to do something super crazy again.
Oh, Max, it's so for your dad. Don't tell him I told you to. Let's go for me, and then you just keep going out.
Do it during the summer. So that